G'day, I'm Mark from Self-Sufficing Me, and I'll tell you what, we're out in the deep blue. I am really looking forward to dropping a line in very shortly. We're at the 65 metre mark. We're at a spot that we call Dono's spot. Don't know if we're going to catch anything or not. No, Dono's a good mate of ours. And when we were out here last time, which is about 12 months ago, in our 1850, our other boat, we actually were fishing blind because our sounder wasn't working very well at this depth. And we picked up a couple of good keepers. So we've been wanting to come back out here in the new boat with our new sounder and see what's down there first and then catch something, yes. So let's get out there. Well, first drop I got skint. We're just drifting. The drift is pretty slow, which is good. Current's not raging like it usually is. So that's good too. I'm just using a gang hook, just small. What are these, James? 7/0s or 6?
6/0s.
6/0s. I just floated a pilly down, fairly lightweight for out here. Different to what I usually use. I just usually use 2 hooks. Paternoster. Is it a Paternoster?
Paternoster.
Paternoster rig is what I usually use out here. But we thought we'd do the old-fashioned, gang and float one down for a big snap. And the gang also, just in case we come across something sharper than a snapper, like a mackerel.
I'm on. We're in 70 meters of water. And this is bending. This is quite heavy, but it's not a crazy amount of head shakes, I must say.
Sure it's not a grinner.
I won't be grinning. There'll be no grins unless this is the target species. Feels like a big boot.
Might be a cod. Or it could be a boot.
Wouldn't mind a new pair of boots. I feel like it could be a tusky, the way it's fighting.
Skull drag.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a pearly. Nice.
Oh yeah, I reckon that size.
Alright. Let's go. A fish on board.
That feels quite heavy.
And it's a good fish.
Yeah.
I did say I wanted a donkey pearly, but that's not a donkey, but it's a target species. I think, yeah, you'd be right.
Yeah, I reckon that's 39, 40.
Yeah. Alright, we'll bring them on the floor. You've still got a bit of fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's legal. 40.
Yeah,
40 centimetre.
40.
And they got to be 38, so that's a legal size.
We're keeping that.
There we go. We got more opportunities to catch more. Let's go.
Well, happy with that. We've pulled up near the charter boat. Well, they pulled up near us because they knew we were near some good fishing ground. And yeah, we landed the pearly.
Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful specimen. Yeah, let's go. He's not fighting, so I think this is a pearly sideways, maybe.
Decent size, by the looks of it.
Yeah, coming up there on the surface.
Was it a snap? Nah, pearly.
Oh, is he not even that big?
No, not
Why
that
was he-
big. Guy was fighting well.
It's just a bit heavy, I guess. Or
Oh, good one.
oh, okay. I thought that was way better.
Good one.
Maybe it had 2. Oh well.
Yeah, you might have had two. One got off. Well, it's got a bit of a pull on it, but I don't think it's anything huge. Oh, it's a massive grinner. That's just what we wanted to make the day.
What the hell?
Yes! What was that just fell off? That was one of the sinkers. Don't think he's going to survive though, you reckon?
Nah.
Gills are cut. Do we use him as a strip bait?
I think so.
Yeah, let's use him as strip bait.
Bit of revenge.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Alright, let's give some grinner a go.
Oh, it is a little tough.
I think it's a pearly after you just caught one, and I think it's a decent sized one too. It just really had a terrific bite out of nowhere because I've had no luck for the last hour except for a grinner, and now I can feel some really good head shakes, but it doesn't feel like a snap. It feels more. Oh, now yours is going on.
Oh. That was a good bite.
Got that other one rolling?
Yeah, the other one's rolling.
Oh, good. Yeah, feeling good. You might need the net for this one.
Okay. Come around this side.
I'm not going as hard this time because I feel like I pulled the hooks on one not so long ago. So I'm just trying to bring him up a bit slower so I don't pull the hooks out of their soft mouth.
I'm wondering if I do have a fish on there. I don't know if he's massive at all.
I had let a lot of line out. We're in 70 metres of water, and I reckon I've let 100 metres of line out. Oh, he's staying down.
Is he pushing you back down?
He's not taking drag. He just must have his mouth open or something.
That's a good one. That's a good one. It's a great one. Holy moly. Nice.
Yeah. Well, there you go. He felt bigger than that, but I mean that's 45, I reckon.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the size. That's a keeper for sure.
That's
Great job,
that's a ripper. Yeah.
Let's go.
That's a ripper.
High fives.
High fives. So we're now in 80 metres of water. What James is doing is he's just going around and looking for structure, tight contour lines, shaded areas, and then we're just sanding over those areas rather than the desert. I know you can catch fish out in the plains of the ocean, you know, sandy bottom or wherever, and find some really great fish. But yeah, this trip we're just looking for structure and trying to find new spots. We very rarely come out in the deep water. I mean, firstly because it scares the heck out of me. I've got a phobia about being so far away from land and in such deep water. I can't swim to save myself. Well, maybe just. But, you know, at the end of the day, this is really great exploring, and it's why I got a boat. And a good boat like this. The 2250 gives me that confidence to get out this far. And I love it. It's like you're the only one out here in the blue desert. It's fantastic. And so we've been picking up a few pearlies. We haven't really, apart from Dono's spot, we didn't catch anything there. We've just been sounding around those areas, and now we're looking at the map and just finding structure and going over and checking it out. Yeah, so we went from 65 metres now around to 80, and then apparently there's about a 100 metre drop off coming up. So yeah, we'll see what we can do here.
I was just trying to keep the boat in reverse to keep our lines nice and straight. I accidentally hit it in forwards. As soon as I seen my rod just bend and buckle. Now I'm just going to get this guy up quick because I don't know what the shark situation is at the moment, but I've seen online in our local area that people are getting sharked, so no stuffing around. We are in just about 90 metres, or 83 metres at the moment. It was our first drop, wasn't it?
Yeah, first drop in this area. I was just talking about.
Yeah, you still got a bit of weight. I hope it's just not foul hooked and it's the smallest little thing ever. But yeah.
It's a long way to pull up.
Yeah, good exercise. Yeah, some colour.
Oh,
It's a snapper.
yeah. I'll get the net.
Yeah, I'll grab it.
Oh, it's a nice snapper, James. It's a ripper.
Hey, welcome on board.
Oh, lock and loaded.
Yes, fabulous. Fantastic. Yes.
How good is that? That was worth the effort to go bloody looking somewhere different.
Yeah. Yeah, I just saw these contours stacked on top of each other, a little drop off. First drop, snapper. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Not a big, super snaps, but, that's pretty good.
Snap, crackle and pop.
Might as well use the frag.
Little knobby on him.
Yeah. Little knobby. You take what you get. Well, 50, yeah, 51 and a half.
You're right, 52.
Yeah, just about 52. As I thought. Let's go. Nice one. God. Now, I've got no clue what this species of cod is and if you can even keep it. But he's not a bad size.
I think that's more like 40, 38.
Yeah.
Yeah.
38, but some cods can be 38,
We ended up getting 5 good fish out here, 5 good keepers, and I'm pretty happy with the deep blue stuff, but it's starting to blow up slightly and getting a little rougher, so we decided that we're going to rig up and do some trolling back to Hutchies or through Hutchies and slowly make our way back into the bay as the afternoon comes on. It's around about 11 now. Oh, it's actually not, it's 12, isn't it? 12:30.
Yeah, 12:30.
Yeah, so
Exactly.
it's after lunch. The bites died off out here a bit. That's our feeling. And so we'll just troll our way into the shallower waters and then into the bay and see how we go. Hopefully we can catch that elusive Spanish that we've never ever caught.
Why not troll on the way back? It's getting a bit rough and it's said to get a little bit rougher, so let's get just a little bit closer to the island and be sheltered.
Good one. Fingers crossed we catch the biggest Spanish ever. Hey, look, silver.
Yeah, they're all flashing.
Yeah. Will the lines go off going through there?
Oh, I can see a bunch of marks here. Come on.
That's the first bit of real bust up or excitement we've seen.
Yeah. I'm marking this.
All right, we're at Hutchie's. Didn't catch anything here. We trolled all the way through Hutchie's, saw plenty of fish, saw nice markings on the sounder, but nothing's taken our lures. So we did a few drops and didn't really get any big hits either on the drops. Just lots of small stuff, just smashing your bait. You put it in the water like 2 inches and it comes out Skeletor. So yeah, it's time to pack up and we're going to work our way back in because it's getting lumpy out here and we don't want to be stuck out here in the late afternoon session then having to go back in. So it makes sense to work our way back. No Spanish again, but you know, we're trying. Well, we ended up hightailing it back pretty quickly because the weather was not getting any better and we didn't want to get stuck out there, even in this thing. So, yeah, we came back in. But overall, look, initially I felt like I was a little bit disappointed in the day because we didn't land anything humongous and we didn't catch anything trolling. But then the aim of this trip wasn't to, well, yeah, it was to catch big fish. But the main aim was to find new ground. And I think we did a really good job, especially James, sounding over and finding new ground in our local fishing area. And despite not catching anything humongous, we still did catch some really good quality fish. That snapper, those pearlies. We tasted the snapper versus the pearlies. And I don't know about you guys, but snapper on its own is fantastic. What a fish. But if you eat it with pearlies, it's night and day difference for me anyway. I reckon pearlies are the KFC of the sea. That's my new favourite fish. But yeah, we got that little cod as well. That was a black spotted rock cod. And we were going to throw it back, even though it was size. We just thought, oh, it's a bit small. But we ended up keeping it because we tried to throw it back and it would not go down. We couldn't help it. And it was looking pretty sickly and the sharks would have just eaten it. So we decided, bugger it, let's take it home and eat that as well. And going back to the finding new ground, you know what was a really good feeling? Was when we were finding this new reef and we were actually catching fish on it. And then all of a sudden that charter boat rocked up and was right alongside of us. So obviously, that's a pretty good spot. And it was satisfying to know that the pros came to the spot that we had found ourselves, you know, which is good for us because we're still very new at boating and it can be really frustrating at times to go out and not catch a feed and to feel like you're failing all the time and to spend a lot of money doing something that's a lot of fun, of course, but you still want success. And I felt like on this trip, we did have a lot of success and we have gone home knowing that there's some new ground that do hold fish that we can go back to. So overall, I feel like we're getting better. We're improving from trip to trip and with so much to learn, which is another thing that I love about fishing. There is just a plethora of things to learn about this sport. And so you're never going to get bored. It's like gardening. You never master it. You can only just improve. And I just love it. We love it. So if you love it and you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big fishy thumbs up, share it around and subscribe if you haven't already. And we will catch you in the next one. Cheers.